Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Watkins, Glen International Raceway. It is time for the Sim 500 Esports, sponsored by SnapMobile.shop. If you have yet to check it out, you all know the deal. Head over to SnapMobile.shop, get your 5G ready at the wireless on. The 5G future is much closer than you think. It's here now, actually. Verizon's 5G wireless network technology will be the first in the market in the U.S. with both fixed and mobile versions. 5G means better downloads, of course, superior video streaming, and opens the door for a host of immersive experiences. Check out the wireless zone. It also has a number of 5G phones ready to support this advanced technology. So thank you very much to SnapMobile.shop. We get set here for Watkins Glen Classic, and I know that is a little bit different than what a lot of you guys are kind of used to hearing, because what that means is there is no boot, or I'm sorry, no bus stop. Boot, of course, is not there, but there is no bus stop. in this one, so it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to be fun watching these guys go into the carousel full speed pretty much and all that. So we'll see how it goes. But, of course, as we get set to go here in just a moment, forgot how big this track actually is. We'll find it out here in just a second. There we go. 2.41 miles. And although this is a shorter race per se as far as time limit, this is still one of the tougher racetracks that these guys will face this season, because this is our only road course that we actually have on the schedule this season. So who knows what's going to happen. There's a couple of names that I want to point out that you guys got to watch, and this will be my ones to watch who you really got to focus on. One of them, of course, is going to be Justin Fuller. He picked up the win last week at New Hampshire, and the reason why I'm pointing him out, not only is he on top of the board right now, but New Hampshire, very similar in a way since to road course turns. He also picked up the win at Lucas Oil, which is another short track, very similar to road course turns on how you react to them and stuff. Also, Tommy Ryan, another guy that you really have to watch out for. We've been broadcasting Tommy now for about 2 years now. We did him in the Red Sox Racing Series, watched him win championships on the road side of things. I'm going to go ahead and call him a road ringer to watch out for. There's a few other guys I think we got to watch out for. I can tell you that Daniel Falkingham not here, so it's going to make things a little bit interesting. So we'll see how all that plays out. But that is my two to really watch right now. Actually, on top of the board, both of them guys, Fuller and Ryan, both first and second. So pretty easy ones to watch there. But should make things fun for us here in the booth anyway. As we get set to go here, this is only 3 more races until the playoffs start. We got Watkins, Glen tonight, Auto Club next week, Chicagoland August 4th, and that will actually finish the season or regular season. So we'll see how that plays off. Of course, if we go over and look at the actual standings, it is Daniel Falkingham pretty well ahead of Brian Macklin. He's got a 69-point lead over Macklin, but who knows what could happen. 3 races left. Yes, Macklin could make up that, but we'll have to wait and see. It's a very long shot, but we'll hop down to the racetrack, get out of this booth. It's about time for me to update the booth, I think, by the way. So we'll see. Also, real quick, while I'm thinking about it, make sure you guys tune in tomorrow. We will be live from, I believe it was Summit Point. Was it Summit Point? That don't sound right. Where was we tomorrow for the Red Sox Racing Series? Qualifying is about to begin. Lime Rock. So we'll be live tomorrow for the Red Sox Racing Series from Lime Rock. And then on Friday night, if you have not checked out the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series, make sure you do if you're up that late. A lot of people are up late Friday. They just kicked off their season last week, and it was very impressive on how good that race actually was. But they'll be live from Chicagoland for 100 laps on July the 23rd. So you guys make sure to tune in and watch that. Qualifying underway right now. We will hop down to the racetrack here in just a moment and watch some of these guys qualify. There's a look at your weather here. 112-degree track temp. We'll see if that stays the same after qualifying or not. But we will hop down and we'll watch Doyle Woods. Glen 07 Denver mattress. And right here, by the way, on a for you guys, you can see here, about breaking some stuff, about full throttle past that, heading into the carousel right here. So you can see a little bit different, actually very critical here early on to get that down, because one thing about this track, there is no cautions. It's all local cautions only for these races, since it is a road course. So that's going to make things fun for us to kind of watch out and see how it goes. Also, qualifying wasn't very long, so really if you're going to qualify, you have to get out there early. You don't want to wait around here. And, you should have done it 3 minutes, and Doyle just now coming to the start-finish line to begin his green flag lap. Let me know in the chat who you think could win this race. I got multiple people I think that really could win it, but we'll have to wait and see. Woods working up through the S's, and we'll begin the long straightaway here. You can see how fast he actually gets up in speed. He's going to reach 170 miles an hour easily here as he passes the bus stop. You can see right there 172 before going into the carousel, all the way down to 91 miles per hour. So, oh, yeah, make it 89 actually he hit. So there you go. Woods showing how to get a pretty good lap here actually. Looking pretty solid as he works into, what was the final turn? I think this is 7 turns here tonight. Yeah, 7 turns. So here he goes into turn 7. And he will finish his lap. Looks pretty solid. We'll hop over to watch, who are we going to watch? Tommy Ryan. So we'll go to top of the board, but we'll see how the rest of them, they start putting down some laps. Kevin Brown goes to the top of the board. Gerald goes to third. Brian Cook third or fourth. Here comes Tommy Ryan out of turn number 7. See if he can jump up here to the top of the board. Looks like an okay lap. He's going to have a shot at the pole for this lap. Yeah, he's definitely going to take the top for now. Never mind. Yep, there he goes. Tommy Ryan goes to first. Mike Kelly second. Very close lap time between himself and Kelly. Ryan Howard goes to third. Howard's still looking for a win. Daniel Falkingham, by the way, did make it, so something to watch. Here's Justin Fuller. He's on his fast lap now. You guys see the 51 track. Let's see what he can do. Tommy Ryan, Mike Kelly, Ryan Howard, Robert Gillenwater, Kevin Brown in the top 5. It'll be interesting to see how Falkingham does this race. He's going to be somebody to watch no matter what happens. And he very well could lock up the season championship next week. If he wins tonight, he's probably going to lock it up tonight. But we'll wait till next week before we officially call that. Justin Fuller working to turn 7. It's going to be close here as far as time goes. Does he have enough? Looking for a 1:11.508 crossing the start-finish line. Does be able to get the pole. Yeah, good lap there. 1:11. Looks like 2:10, 2:27. So good lap there for Justin Fuller. Falkingham out on track. Number 39. We'll see if he can. If he comes in here and grabs the pole literally without even practicing, I'm going to kind of chuckle a little bit. We will have time to finish this lap as he works through turn 6. Back on the throttle pretty hard there in turn 6. You could be a lot more aggressive than what you would think. He looks like he's about on pace for a top time, so we'll see. Coming to the start-finish line, he may have a chance here at the pole. Crossing the start-finish line, 1:11.523, 5.56. Good enough for third. How about that? Wow. That is very impressive. As qualifying does come to an end, we'll look here at your grid for tonight's race. Justin Fuller, Tommy Ryan first and second. Daniel Falkingham, Mike Kelly, Ryan Howard, E.J. O'Rourke going to be in 41 in 6th place. Row 4, Dolly Woods, good qualifying for there. The 07 trucks actually got better as the seasons went on. Very impressed lately with him. Tyler Dalton in 8th. Robert Gillenwater, there's Chad in the 38, going to be 10th. Richard Swabberly going to be in the 32. Glen Campbell going to be starting 12th. Row 7, Kevin Brown, Gerald Livingston. Row 8, Brian Boris Cook. And then Jeff Ryan, row number 7, I don't think these guys qualified. Scott Simley did qualify. Doug Simone did not. Randy Yoakum in 19th. Travis Martin going to be in 20th. Jose Polanco, going to be watching him here tonight. He had pretty good last week. He was working up nicely. Rich Tech going to be in 22nd in row 11. Row 12, we got Joey Gattina, the boss man here of the Sim 500 Esports Series. Brian Wortman going to be 24th. And last but not least, it is Joseph Burgess going to be rolling off in the 91 in 25th place. So there's your starting grid up here for tonight. Anxious to see what these guys have in store for us as everybody's still gridding up here. About to get this one underway here in just a moment or two from the Sim 500 Esports Series live from Watkins, Glen. You know what? Let's see if we can actually grab Joey here. Maybe we can talk to him for a minute. A little bit different. I know we don't normally interview people starting back this far, but let's see if we can grab Joey. Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. You got a copy, or is it a good time?
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Starting back in 23rd, man, a road course that a lot of guys are not really familiar with because the Classic. What's your expectations here tonight?
Not to die in turn one.
That would be a good one. Talk about driving through the no carousel now, or talk about driving through the no bus stop.
Well, that was my compromise in the off season with Justin Fuller. He wanted to add a road course to the truck schedule, and I fought him. I said, look, we'll do it, but we're taking the inner loop out. We did an IndyCar race, and it was a blast. I think this is fun. It's just not very good at it.
For sure on that one, dude. Hey, good luck. I just wanted to pull you in here. I know you're in the middle of talking to some of these guys, but just wanted to pull you in here and let everybody know who the boss man was and all that stuff. Good luck tonight, dude. We're going to be watching you.
Boss man's you. We appreciate everything you do and love your program, man. Well, by a miracle, we'll talk to you at the end of the race.
Hey, go get them, dude. You've been improving, so go get them.
Yes, sir. See you, buddy.
There you go. Joey Gattina going to be starting up in third. We'll see if he's our biggest mover tonight. It's going to be fun to watch. Good always to interview Joey. He's got a new series starting, by the way. For you guys that really want some sim racing action, and I'm not playing, this is not the easiest series to broadcast in, or not broadcast, but to race in. New Wednesday night series will premiere the winner of 21-22 season with the Xfinity cars. It starts November the 17th. Will end on March 9th. Trust me, if you guys want to check it out. It does cost $40 to enter because it literally pays for everything. You can actually pay for $40 and get with the Monday night Next Gen. It also covers the Wednesday night Xfinity series. It also covers the Super Speedway series, broadcasted by the ISBC guys. So check them out, dude. If you want to get in here and race with some of the best on iRacing, do so. Come over to the Sim 500 Facebook, and they also got a website that you guys can check out, the Sim 500 Esports, or sim500.com. All right, guys, it is time to get this one away. Justin Fuller said, or you heard Joey say Justin wanted a road course, so Justin has to show why he wanted the road course. He won last week. Green flag set to come off as the Porsche pace car dropped to the right-hand side. The one and only road course race set to get underway as the green flag as out. Watch turn one. That's where things can get very interesting as we go high above the blimp, and you guys can see a lot of brakes going down in there at turn one as they ease their way out of the corner. Everybody's looking good. You got to be careful not to get any wheel spin on the exits of the corners. And what that's going to do is going to set us up right there. We see Tyler Dalton going up to the exits. He's actually side by side with Corey Woods. Corey Woods up in the 7th place. Trying to hold on to that. Looks like he will as he exits the S's here and works his way what normally would be boot section on board with Tyler Dalton. Right there's the normal bus stop, but we overpassed that right into the carousels. Here's where I was really worried about, right here. A lot of guys overshooting this. You carry so much speed in, you got to be careful. We talked to Joey Gattina, by the way. He's already got 4 spots in this. So Daniel Falkingham, by the way, was able to overtake Tommy Ryan, moving himself up to P2. Don't think that's too surprising by these guys, but I will be honest with you. I love the fact they added a road course to this. It makes it fun for us in the broadcast to actually cover this. Oh, Falkingham, a little wheel spin on the exit. That might allow Tommy to get side by side. And it will, but Falkingham going to have that inside line. One thing about this track in general, in turn one, you could be a lot more aggressive than what you would expect. And I mean that literally. We got one car going around. He saved it. Off the wall, that is. That was Randy Yoakum. As we go look at our snapmobile.shop replay, you guys can see the 8 truck. He was right in front of Joey Gattina going down into turn one. Over, actually, just some of the grass, and then just overlocks the brakes up. Good thing keeping it off the wall here. Tommy Ryan, or Daniel Falkingham, Tommy Ryan, Mike Kelly right now, your top 2, 3, and 4 drivers. Kind of running nose to tail. You guys can see right there, but it looks like right now everybody's going to be single file working in turn 6. Looking back, you see Tommy Ryan at Northern Tools and Equipment, number 99. It sounds like Justin or Daniel's actually downshifting or upshifting in the 4th gear off the final corner, so he's riding that corner in 3rd gear, which is pretty normal, I think. Gerald Livingston, Brian Boris Cook, they were side by side a moment ago, but you also see Glen Campbell, the trans service number 44. Running 13th right now. Biggest mover of the race so far is Joey Gattino right there in front of the 52 of Travis Martin. Up to 18th at the moment as you look back at Travis Martin. He's going to get a run here. And Joey's trying to get inside. Down the, I don't know what kind of straightaway. We're going to just call this the back stretch because I don't really know what they would call it. But he will have the inside line. Travis Martin trying to take over 18th. He does. We got somebody having some issues. Jet got sideways. Good save there. Joey Cadena with the crossover on Martin as well as they exit the carousel, heading to turn 6, not with the pass. Once again, this is probably our fastest race of the season. I will say that, but it is a very tough race to race in. Just a FYI for you guys that might want to know. Robert Gillenwater right there, right in front of Chad Coleman. He's trying to run up Tyler Dalton. Dalton's still working on the back of Dory Woods right now. They're doing the Mathis 07 up to the S's. And into the carousel they will go. Curious about what pit stops are going to look like here. If I'm not mistaken, these guys run, is it 75% fuel for this series as well? I know it is for the Thunder series, but you think I know this by now. 100%, yeah, that's right. So I'm curious about when they'll start pitting. I'm thinking it won't be until about like 22 or so. Mike Kelly sitting 4th right now. Ryan Howard 5th. Ryan Howard looks like he's driving a different truck tonight. He is. Dr. Pepper on the 33. EJ back in 6th. Everybody right now pretty much not really gaining anything. Everybody's pretty much where they started. But trust me, once these tires start wearing out, it will change. We did not show the weather, by the way. The track did actually cool down to 105 degrees. It was 112 in qualifying. Got to see Justin Fuller. He's got a pretty good, sizable lead here with a 1.3 second lead over Daniel Falkingham. Pretty solid. Kevin Brown getting a run down the straightaway here. Currently 12th right now, working on Richard Swaverly in the 93. He is inside. You heard it get out of the throttle just a little bit. One thing about this track, even with these trucks, there's still a lot of power from the rear tires. Very easily you can spin these tires on these exits. But you do see Kevin Brown overtaking it up front. Justin Fuller is going to show us what it's like to get around here in the truck as we listen right along. You hear the throttle control right there, and it's going back on the throttle a lot earlier than what a lot of people would think. Up to the S as he goes. Stan, feels like third or he's in 4th right now. He should be in 4th right now. Nope, he's in 4th now. They actually shifted a little early, which will help the wheel spin as well in the exit. We go into the carousel, riding on the visor cam of Justin Fuller. Through turns, well, through the carousel, which is turn 5. Head towards turn 6 this time. Or turn 5 this time, sorry. Back on throttle here early, yep, right there. Downshift to 3rd. Just stay in third. Actually, that's just a second right there. Let's see. Second, third. Yeah, he's actually now in third. He's going to shift up to fourth. Should shift up to fourth here. There he goes. And downshifting again. So here's your ride along with the race leader. Going right. A nice lap, though. A little bit of shade here over the track right now. Track temp's still the same. Brian Boris Cook getting passed by Glen Campbell. Actually, Boris Cook may be trying to take this spot away and doesn't able to get it. Travis Martin all on the back bumper of the 12 Scott Simley. Up through the S's they go. Right now, all tracks are currently still out on the track running. We have yet to have an insert, which is a good thing by all means. Boris Cook, Glen Campbell, and Glen is able to take that spot away, move him up to 13, or 12, I'm sorry. No, 13. These still holding on here pretty tightly there. We're going to run back on the 44 down the straightaway. This is a very fun track to race here, though. I'm not going to lie. In the trucks, it's a blast to race these things in the trucks. I'm not a big fan of them in the Cup cars or Xfinity cars, but the trucks actually do a really nice job. Here's EJ closing in on Ryan Howard. Exactly where he started in P6. These guys have also closing on Mike Kelly. There's smoke. Not sure where that smoke actually came from, but there was some smoke. It looks like everybody's okay, but by the way, Tommy Ryan putting some pressure. We got one car actually coming down pit road to Bucky's car, which is Brian Wortman into 74. That may have been actually where the smoke came from. He's pulling in. We'll let you know if this is scheduled or he's just shutting it off. He is looking at some tires. Right now, as they run, nobody really gaining much here. So we're going to pick up by the 19th place on 4 spots. So interesting. It looks like Potter is faster in certain sections of this racetrack than Falkenham, but then Falkenham's a little bit better here on the back end. Right now, Justin Fuller just driving away. Fuller, by the way, this season, in case you wanted to know, as far as his stats go, he's actually not that far up in the points. He's up. He's tied for 8th right now. He does have 3 wins, however, with 5 top 5s, and that does include the wins. Ryan Howard looking back. DJ in the 41 trying to figure out a way to get around Ryan Howard. A little side by side right there. Scott Simley and Travis Martin. Martin was able to take it away from him for just a second, but Simley was able to drive off turn 1. Doug Simon has been on pit road. Does he have issues? Yes, he has. We'll see if we can figure out what happened here to Doug in the 04. Pro System brakes. I don't really see much, but Oh, right here in the. Well, he wrecked right here. Oh, right here in turn 1. Overcooking a little bit speed and into the outside wall he goes. So there you go. Oh, Joey Katina has had an issue. He's in the sand trap here in turn 5 and 6. We just talked to the driver of the 14. Here's what happened. Got a little damage there as well, but here's what happened in turn 5. Yep, just on a brakes a little too hard and puts it into the sand trap. One thing about this, oh, he had another issue right there. Oh, well, another thing about this track, though, looks like Joey may be done, actually, unfortunately. But one thing about this track in general here, iRacing has yet to update as Fuller goes off track a little bit, but iRacing has yet to fully update this track. There is actually not a lot of grass on this place anymore. Most of it is all paved by now. So that's unfortunate. There we go. See Justin here working out of turn 4. So once again, not sure when pit stops are going to happen. We're not 100% sold on that. I don't know. I think it's still halfway. If we look back at Glen Campbell, back here racing hard. Glen Campbell, Brian Morris Cook, Gerald Williamson, Jeff Wright, all here, working through turn 6 this time. We continue on watching Glen. He's actually up to 13th. Now, since Joey unfortunately had that incident, that biggest mover right now, Rich Jet and Joseph Burgess, up 3 spots each. All these guys are dead even with each other. It's so tough to pass just because how they're running with identical lap times each lap. Not shot. Good. Going through the carousel. So far, pretty good racing for these guys. Not a bad race at all. As still watching a little bit further back in the field right now. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Up front, for a lot of these guys, nothing has changed. The only thing really inside the top 10 that has changed is this right here, with Daniel Falkingham taking second away. Other than that, everybody's exactly where they started. Nobody has changed any positions whatsoever. So we'll see if that changes. That would be interesting, though, if it actually legit does not change this whole race. Let's look around the racetrack, see if we can find something going on. Maybe right here. Darren Livingston has closed in on these two guys. Looks like Jeff Ryan and Scott Simley also for position. Scott taking a peek to the inside of Ryan. Outside lane going to get a little bit better run, it looks like, but Simley going to be able to take that spot away. There's you up past, a little bit further back in the field. Up front, however, you guys want to see what being alone looks like. There you go, Justin Fuller, a 3.3 second lead over one of the best in here of Daniel Falkingham. Ryan Howard. Oh, and Mike Kelly actually did get. No, he did not. I thought he did. I lied. Kevin Brown trying to run down Chad Coleman for 10th. Just right now, not a whole lot really going on off the field. Besides right through here, I'm still waiting on when we will have to see that pit stop. That will eventually happen. For this field, that is. Like I said, I still feel like it's going to be like around halfway before we really see it. Some guys will actually try to run the gas all the way down before they pit as well. Ryan Howard on board shot with him on lap 17 here for the Sim 500 Esports Racing Series. Let's check the stats from last year. I'm curious. Who won the road course last year? We haven't. Looks like we did not. Oh, we did. Daniel Falkingham was the winner last year. With Justin Fuller actually finished at third. However, Justin Fuller overran over half the race in that one. So, he's looking for a little bit of a redemption race here. Something to think about. Right now, he's not exactly where he was last season. However, Falkingham right there, still a little ways behind, but a mistake could change that all the way around. Kevin Brown has hit pit road. Pit stop a little bit early. There's Kevin coming into the pit box. And we'll stop right there. I'm guessing tires will go up. He had 2 lefts for sure. Let's see if he takes 2 rights as well. It looks like that he's going to. 2 rights go up. So 4 tire stop here for Kevin Brown. Should be down and away right about now. 14.7 second stop. Total time on pit lane as he crosses the line is going to be a 38.6. Although you can gain a lot of time here on pit road. Robert Stillwater, by the way, has closed in on Tyler Dalton and Dory Woods. Tyler and Dory have literally been running nose to tail. There's a little mistake right there from Dory, but still going to be able to hold on for now. Out of the final corner here, nose to tail. Let's see if Tyler gets a run here down the straightaway. Looking at Tyler Dalton right up in front. There you go, right on board with him. Looking at him now in the 19 truck. They will figure it out pretty quick here. Just looking around to see if I can find us another good battle to watch. Maybe right here. Brian Moore's Campbell. We've seen these guys kind of around each other all night as well so far. Here on lap 19, we've watched them go up the backstretch here, heading for the carousel. Brian right now into 63 is up 2 spots from where he started. She's trying to much for. Oh, somebody. Glen Campbell. Oh, Richard Swallow we had him on the page. Actually, it wasn't Richard. I don't know who it was. Somebody got way off track there. Somebody else just got way off track into the grass back there, but they was able to keep it on the racetrack. We're almost to that point of the race where it's halfway in. So we could be seeing some pit stops happening here very soon, I would guess. As you look here at Ryan Howard and Mike Kelly going around Randy Yoakum, unfortunately, here tonight. What has happened here? Tyler Dalton has had an issue. Remember, he was running in 8th place. Here's a look. We said the carousel would be a problem. Oh, too much speed. Just goes really wide. I don't think he got the. We do get some of the tire barrier. Doesn't go around, but definitely hurts him a little bit. Drops back to P10 from that. So he goes from 8 to 10th, unfortunately. Track temp continuing to drop now, down 5 degrees since the start of the race. And from there is at 112 earlier. Robert Gillenwater working on Dory Woods. Well, still in qualifying. He did a pretty nice job qualifying. Done a pretty solid job here in the race as well. There comes someone down pit road. Looks like Scott. No, Mike Kelly coming down. See 4 tires as well. He's going to be down the way here in just a moment as well. And so now we're going to be starting to see pit stops. Here's Justin Fuller. We'll see if he comes this time or not. Yeah, it looks like he does not. Falkingham does not either. Tommy Ryan did. He is on pit road, same as Ryan Howard. So a big stop here for the Northern Tool and Equipment as well as Ryan Howard in both into the pit boxes. We'll watch Tommy Ryan. This is one of the most important parts in road racing is pit stops. I don't care if it's GT3s, GTEs. It does not matter. Literally, in road racing, pit stops are always a big factor. You do not want to get caught speeding, especially on the road. Good stop there for Tommy, a 14.4 second stop. Looks like that's going to be our fastest pit stop so far. This one, Tyler Dalton also on pit lane. I mean, a bunch of stop passes. Tommy Ryan so far the fastest pit stops of the guys that have hit pit road. Justin Fuller not coming this time. Daniel Falkenham sideways coming off turn 6, not hitting pit road. EJ, let's see if he comes down pit road this time as he works through turn 6. Looks like he could come to pit lane. Here he comes. The 14.4 is our fastest so far. Kind of keeping an eye on that. There he goes into the box. Justin Fuller going through the carousel right now, but EJ right here on pit road. Oh, what happened to Joey Woods? Has had an issue. Something happened. Oh my! So he looked good. Remember, he was running really nice. Here up to the S's. I think he had an issue at the end of the straightaway here. Or was it out there? Oh, out the S's. Oh. Well, you don't see that happen at Watkins very often. And that will end his night, by the way. Just to FYI for people who know, EJ was on pit road 14.7 second stop for him. 15 second stop for Ryan Howard, however. It looks like Ryan Howard is going to race off pit road against EJ. Should have not been able to tell anyway. So almost pit stops have almost been completed. Got about 6 more or so. Justin Fuller, Daniel Falkenham, Scott Simley, Travis Martin, Gerald Livingston, and Rich Jett has yet to hit pit road. Jose Polanco also has not hit pit road. We are 20 laps away once we hit the start-finish line. Waiting for race leader Justin Fuller to come down as he works out of the, or into turn 6 or 7 this time. Not coming this time. Yeah, it's not very surprising, to be honest. Some guys like to run it up to the last drop, take a little bit less fuel. Kind of what it seems like he's wanting to do as well as we watch Daniel Falkenham here in a second. Still watching Daniel Falkenham and Justin Fuller to see when and if, well, we know they will hit pit road, just when will it happen. Looks like Rich Jett is on pit road. Gerald Livingston is also on pit road, completing their stop right there. Justin not coming down this time. Falkenham not coming down as well. And we are on lap 27 now officially. As far as racing on the racetrack goes, everybody really spaced out now. I mean, it is not much really going on. We'll have to wait until everybody stops out to make sure, but stop. By the way, Justin Fuller is on pit road. Daniel Faulkner going to stay out and lead a lap here. That will give him just that extra bonus point, which is big for him. See how quick it is here for Justin. Well, if nothing happens, he should be okay, but right now 10 seconds and counting, 4 tires. Done and away. Good stop. Fastest pit stop of the night so far, though, has been Tommy Ryan with a 14.4. He is also tied with Mike Kelly as well. Mike Kelly also has had a 14.4 second stop in the box itself. There comes Daniel Faulkner down pit road. We'll see how quick his stop is here as well. As he is at 10 seconds and counting, down and away he should go. There he goes. That is a good stop too, 14.5, a little bit faster than Justin Fuller, but Justin Fuller has already back over the lead here. So far only one lead change this whole race, and that was what you just seen with Daniel Faulkner leading that lap. That will go to start-finish line here in this one. Once again, everything pretty much spaced out here all over the racetrack. Here's the only position battle we can really talk about. Robert Gillenwater and Chad Coleman. Ryan Howard here. We are on lap 30 of 45 here. Just a real quick reference. Justin Fuller, I see him right there on the screen. The truck behind him, you see, is not Daniel Faulkner. He is actually out to a 5.1 second lead here at Watkins, Glen, and that is actually continuing to grow. Kind of on that as well. Justin trying to get a little bit of redemption done here tonight. What happened last season, 31 laps, and lost the race still, so we will try to keep an eye on that. talking to him. Working on turn 6. A little bit of leakage coming out. Goes down to turn 1. Bad speed. Headed under 140 miles an hour. For the 39. Track temp still dropping a little bit here at 99. Holding pretty steady there. Everywhere else, like I said, pretty spaced out here all over the racetrack. A little bit going on right here for 13th between Glen Campbell and Scott Simley for the 13th position. So we want to try to just focus on a couple position battles here. We can find them. EJ putting some pressure on Ron Howard here for 5th place. Just to let you guys know, once again, biggest mover now of the race is back in 16th with Travis Martin. He is up actually 4 spots. EJ sending it into turn number 5 this time. Once again, guys, tomorrow night we'll be live Red Sox Racing Series. We'll be racing from not Summit Point. What track was it again? I literally forgot when I just looked. Lime Rock. We'll be live from there tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. I hope they run the chicane, but I can't remember if they're going to run the chicane or not. Anyway, we'll be there. Actually, Lime Rock might not have the chicane. We'll be there. Tomorrow night PM, Friday night, the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series. We'll be back in action for their second race of the season. Looking forward to actually doing that again. That was fun the first night. It was actually a really good race. I was kind of curious on how that race would go, being so late. You know, guys halfway asleep, myself included. The racing was actually not bad. Tyler Dalton, Kevin Brown, this is 4th position for 9th. Once again, thanks everybody for tuning in here to Trackside Esports Network. Real quick, also, you guys are interested, we will be doing a fun thing over on Trackside Esports this Saturday night. It's just a little bit of fun. We'll have our first expedition match this week. If you want to get yourself a fighter and get in on that, it's just for fun. You do not have to, go crazy with it by any means, but we'll create you a fighter. It's basically AI fighting each other. There's nothing really to it. You just create your fighter, get yourself put on a fight card. It'll be fun to do. We'll be doing that this Saturday night, July 24th. Right now it is myself versus Derek Pemberton, Todd Chase versus Leroy Jenkins, which is kind of funny, by the way. If you guys haven't seen that video, do so. It's pretty good. Brian Boris Cook, Scott Simley. Looks like Scott just took that spot away as Boris gets a little bit of that, or Brian gets a little bit of that grass coming out of the corner. All right, jumping up a little bit here. Mike Kelly, he's had some pretty good stats as of late too. He's actually 5th right now in the points. Right behind teammate Scott Simley. Scott was our first winner this season when the season started. But Mike has done a good job. He's doing a nice job here tonight. He may actually could jump his teammate here tonight. We'll have to wait and see. But still doing a nice job. Crazy to think, Gerald Livingston, Brian Boris Cook both about to go. I'm sorry, Brian Boris Cook about to go a lap down. Gerald Livingston just did go a lap down. As you see, race going by Justin Fuller. We are on 9 laps to go, coming to 8 next time by. Can't wait to get started once you. Oh man, I thought somebody wrecked. Tomorrow night, Red Sox racing series, and then follow, of course, by Friday night as well. The 500 Midnight Thunder. And also, we'll be back live again on Sunday night, in case you were wondering. Back for the season finale from Chicagoland. The ASL's sim racing playoffs will begin August the 8th. Chicagoland will begin after that, or next week. Has led more laps than what he did last season in this race. He was 31 last season. Something happened when he finished 3rd in that race. But he's been pretty much the leader of every lap stop besides one. Daniel Falcon leading the lap. It has been the Justin Fuller show. Anyway, Daniel Falkingham did a nice job. He didn't get much practice in this race, so Brown, Chad Coleman a little bit further back for 8th place, still going kind of back and forth. Like I said, the race of tonight, it's been okay. I'm not going to lie, it's been okay. I think everybody kind of expects a little bit more, but we have seen a little bit. That's been pretty good. So I do want to point that out. And it's not horrible by any means. You know, it's part of road racing. Especially when you're as good as these guys, like literally don't really have. 5 laps to go this time for Justin Fuller, or next time, should I say. There it is this time. Daniel Falkingham. I mean, honestly, even Falkingham has been running pretty even on the track. He just haven't been able to very much. Justin Fuller working through some heavy traffic. It's crazy to think about. He's literally lapping 12th and 13th right here. As lap car's going to give him plenty of room on the inside. And there's some Fuller coming out of the carousel. Help Ryan Morris Cook, by the way. As he's able to get along with Scott Simley with the chance to pass. It's going to be tough to pass right here, though. Yeah. Backs up the corner. Going to have another look. Watch for a crossover, not going to happen. Good race ball for the guys right there. Well, here is Kevin Brown. Knows the hell pretty much. Watch for a move here in turn 1 from Kevin Brown, trying to get a little bit further up in the field. Not going to be able to make it right there. Kevin Brown, as far as points go, has done a pretty good season as well. He's in on the 11th. He's a little bit further up there. He's dropped back a little bit. You should see right there. Chad is third in the point statement. Nice job in that 30. You haven't talked a lot about Chad a lot this season. Few times, but he kind of looked, I don't want to say underrated, but you know, he kind of is actually. I mean, 30 points, that's something we're pretty happy about considering who you're following. Here comes Kevin Brown with a look to the inside, not going to be able to get there. Coming to 2 laps to go for our race leader next time by. Whoa, Brown putting a bumper, it looks like, to the 30th there. Got a little loose as well. Once again, getting a little bit of the grass, goes a little loose off the corner. He's pushing really hard to try to get a run. He's making it fun for us. At least there's a little bit of action going on. You see the gap, though, that it cost him wide. There's Justin Fuller working off turn 7 here. He's going to see the 2 to go flag, or 2 to go sign up in the air. Still out in front of Daniel Falkingham by 4.9, which is very impressive. Down in turn 7. Kevin Brown, Chad Coleman still going at it here. So we're kind of going back and forth just a little bit as Kevin is trying to close back in. As we jump back to our race leader, white flag going to be out in the air this time for Justin Fuller, looking for 42 laps led this time by. He has led 42 out of the 45 laps that we're going. Wow. And the other laps was led by Daniel Falkingham. So, there you go. Chad Coleman still battling Kevin Brown. He's here still for the 8th spot. We will jump back to Justin Fuller here. Justin. Right there. Chad going into the 6th turn. Kevin's trying to get a run here on the final corner. He shot it last night or a couple times ago and got it loose, of course. But see what he does here, putting the bumper to him that time. Oh, there goes Kevin Brown. Oh, Chad Coleman also wrecking it. Tyler Dalton going to get gifted a present here. He's going to go from 8th to 10th. Checker flag this time for the 51 of Justin Fuller. He sees the checker flag waving. He's going to win here at Watkins, Glen. Dominating fashion out of the final corner as well. Daniel Falkingham going to finish P2. And P3 working out of the final corner right here. Tommy Ryan, he is going to see the checkered flag here as well for Watkins Glen. Mike Kelly going to finish P4 as well. It is P5. EJ working through or he actually did jump up past Ryan Howard. So EJ going to grab P5 here. P6 going to go to Ryan Howard. Robert Gillenwater, he is still managing here as he works through turns 6 and 7. And Gillenwater going to finish in P7. And how about Tyler Dalton? He's going to get a little lucky here and jump over from 10th to 9th, or 10th to 8th, and he will finish P8. Chad Coleman, a little small accident there last time out of the final corner, and he's going to finish 9th. Kevin Brown going to finish in P10. He was going for it all. He's going to give him credit. And then 11th will go to Mr. Swallowwood. It is time for our in-race interviews here from the Glen. We will talk to Justin Fuller. We'll talk to Tommy Ryan. We will talk to literally everybody in the top 3. A personal comfort Ford F-150 going to be doing some burnouts here on the straightaway at Watkins Glen. Probably really enjoyed that one. I'm going to talk to him right now. Justin Fuller going to put it in victory lane. We'll call this revenge after what happened last year. Justin, it's Adam up in the booth, man. Nice burnout, by the way. You got a copy.
Yeah, we got you.
This has to feel like kind of redemption. I just mentioned it. Last year, you led over 30 laps as well and didn't get the win. You got to feel pretty good about this one. 43 laps led with the win.
Absolutely. It's about time to get a win at this track at Sim 500. I'm pretty sure this is my first one here, and this is my home track. So I knew Daniel was going to be tough tonight. I don't know if he just had problems or what the issue was, but normally he's really good on the long run here. And I tried a little something different tonight to maintain my long run pace. It's something that I kind of lack with here, and it worked out.
We talked to Joey before this race, and he said that you had to kind of talk him into coming here. Talk about running this place without the bus stop now.
It's less of a challenge.
Right.
It's not as fun for some of us.
Right.
I'm okay with running this if that's what it takes. I'd rather run at this track than not run here. You know, this is my home track for starters, and really love running here. It's a great road course.
It is the best road course.
So, I wanted to make sure that we got here, and we had to make a little bit of a compromise, and I'm glad we did it.
For sure, man. 43 laps led, and in my opinion, this is still the best road course in NASCAR, no matter what people say. I wish the iRacing would update it a little bit, but all in all, man, a good night for you, finishing P1. Congratulations. Shout out to all that, dude.
I do believe that we're going to get this updated fairly soon.
I think so.
I hope so, anyway.
Yeah.
But anyway, send a shout out to Sim 500 and all the admins for all the work that they do. It's a pleasure racing here most of the time, anyway. Thank snapmobile.shop for sponsoring the series. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do it the way we do it. Thank you for putting on the broadcast. I'll go back and watch this later or skip through it anyway while I'm at work tomorrow. Thank everybody in the race. All the lap cars were very, very respectful tonight. They just moved right over. Send a shout out to everybody who watched. I know my dad watched. Send a shout out to him. Send a shout out to my sponsor, Personal Comfort, better price. I have their product, bed and pillow, and they're great products if you're looking to get into the market for a new bed or pillows. Bed sheets, so check them out if you're looking for any of that. I'm not sure where we go next week, but looking forward to it. This is 2 wins in a row, and see if we can make it 3.
I think we go to Chicagoland. So, hey, good job tonight, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Next up, Daniel Falkenham. We're going to try to talk to him in just a moment. Let me see if I can find him. Daniel Falkenham is going to finish P2 here tonight, and I don't want to jinx it, not until officially next week. But Daniel, looks like that the points of the regular season championship could go your way, man, with a good second place finish. You actually did not get in here till late, by the way, and still finished second.
Yeah, and that's probably what cost. That's probably where I lost my 7 seconds on the road, honestly. But yeah, just come in here. I got home so late because I was doing other things, and I pretty much my first lap was qualifying, and I somehow ended up third on the board, which is I guess is all right. And we were 3/10 off Fuller, so I felt like it was going to be a pretty good race. Right. I felt like we could stay with them, and then we got yanked by 5 seconds on the first pit cycle or on the first run. So. Yeah, I was honestly confused as to how slow I was tonight. I really don't know where I could have made up any more time. So, hats off to Fuller. He had us all covered tonight. I mean, yeah, I knew I was in trouble when I was getting yanked 3/10 up the S's. So, I just really couldn't figure out where, there's a lot of corners where there was, pretty weird gearing and stuff. So, yeah. I was trying to get used to that, and I think it definitely bit me in the end. So, it's unfortunate. I really wish I could have been given a challenge to Fuller. I wish I could have been a little bit better. But I guess second, with friggin' 1 lap before the race, I guess it's all right.
Yeah, we rode on board. I could tell the shifting was a little bit different than normal. Also, man, like I said, I don't want to jinx by any means, but it looks like that you could clinch the regular season championship. Maybe not, or definitely next week, we know. Are you even thinking about the regular season championship? That would be a big win for you, I feel like. We know that you're still, of course, wanting the main championship, but that would feel pretty good, I'm sure.
Yeah, I guess it's all right. I mean, honestly, I haven't paid attention to much of the schedule. I looked at the schedule just one time, I think, in the last week or so, and I saw that playoffs coming right up. I realized playoffs are pretty much like half the friggin' season. So, yeah, Chase is coming right up upon us really quickly. So, yeah, definitely got to get ready for that. But definitely need to get back in my form. I mean, to be honest, I've definitely given away quite a few races lately. Like Nashville, we gave away. New Hampshire, I screwed myself. And then Watkins, Glen, we were just lucky to get a runner-up. So I definitely got to start getting back into that winning form and whatnot. And then we'll be ready when Chase time comes around. But other than that, I guess regular season championship, if I get anything special for that, then that's pretty cool. But, yeah. Just got to start getting into chase mode, I guess.
For sure on that one, dude. 7 wins so far this season. You know what to do. Shout-outs.
Yeah, just got to thank you guys for putting on the broadcast. Got to thank First Grade Bailoff 207 for all the support. Got to thank Joey who runs the show, and thanks to all the league admins who run the show as well. Got to thank everyone who comes out and races each and every week. Congrats to Fuller on the win. Thanks to all my teammates, the team name, Chad Coleman, Kevin Brown, and Doy Woods who was racing tonight. And thanks to all my fans, or all the fans who are watching, and thanks to all my friends and family who are watching as well.
For sure, dude. Hey, good job tonight, second place.
Thanks, buddy.
Next up, we will talk to Tommy Ryan. It's been a moment since we talked to Mr. Ryan, but there he is. You was my pick to win tonight, Tommy. But still a third-place finish. Very familiar with road racing. A lot different than driving, of course, stock cars and trucks and all that, dude. But overall, pretty solid night. It wasn't the most exciting night for you overall, but third place still not bad.
Yeah, you've interviewed me many times in different places, and I'll say the same thing. First of all, you got to have speed here. And if you have that, that's all good, but you can't make mistakes. And I've made a few here and there, and Daniel and Justin were able to get away, and those guys had the speed, and they're ice. They just don't. They typically don't screw up, and when they do, it's not enough to really make anything happen. So I'll take a podium here, man, and move on. But yeah, this thing was a handful. A lot heavier.
Yeah,
a lot heavier in those sports cars.
So, man, I know that you don't race full-time in here. Well, not so far anyway. You've got a few races, of course. I think you've ran 10 or 11 races so far. What do you look forward to next? I know we race Chicagoland, I believe, next week. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that's where it is. Are you planning on being at Chicagoland?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I run here as much as I can. I consider myself a full-time driver here. But, personal family things get in the way, and got commitments with family, and can't be in here all the time. But
Always more
I try to. Oh yeah, I try to make as much of these as I can. I don't plan on missing any more. I believe I have one more. I believe I have a win here, so that'll lock me into the chase deal, and we're gonna go digging, man. We'll see what we can get out of this thing.
I love watching your race. That's why I was curious about that. Good job tonight, man. Shout out to all that.
Yep, Northern Tool and Equipment, snapmobile.shop, and of course Sim 500. You guys putting on a broadcast. It's always fun to watch when you guys are doing it.
For sure.
So hopefully I'll be talking to y'all next week.
For sure, man. Go get the Chevy in victory lane. Good job tonight.
Right on. My teammate there, he was trying to get up there with us and fight me for a podium, but Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard. That's right. I forgot he was
Yeah.
your teammate. That's right.
Yeah, he
finished sixth, actually. He was in the top 5 there for a while.
he was bunny hopping down into turn 1 and kind of did him in there. So, but overall he ran a pretty good race too.
Sure.
I think he still got
We're waiting on him to get a win.
top
too.
10.
Hey,
Oh
good
yeah,
job tonight,
it's
man.
coming. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. There you go. Congratulations, Justin Fuller. Big win. That's going to do it for us here tonight, guys. Time for me to go hop in bed. Y'all have a great night. We'll see y'all tomorrow night. Justin Fuller, Redemption here at the Glen. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.